Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another sort of Convallaria video. So let's talk about the Red Games drama. So this is a fairly popular Japanese content creator for sort of Convallaria, and they tend to release a lot of pre-release content. So they do have access to the test server, like they were showcasing Convallaria on the 25th of March, like with all the equipment and everything, the skills and everything. Like it feels like they have a agreement with the devs to be able to release this information early, right? And keep in mind, Kavare released on the 28th of March, and they did the same thing with SP Saphir as well. Sitting here was released on the 13th of March, and her banner was on the 14th. And let's jump into the big issue here. So in his Luvata video, he did showcase all the skills of Luvata, as well as her astral imprint, Nirvana here. And what he did mention is for Nirvana here, like all this is pretty much the same as what it is currently in game. So I'm on the KR version. All these effects are pretty much the same, but he's added this extra line: maximum range of area skills +2. And he's put a side note that this effect applies when the weapon is at 5-star. And there was a bit of like disbelief here because it's such a powerful skill. And he was saying that he's actually taken it off and saying it appears that the +2 range has been removed in the live environment. Before this information was obtained from the official website and has been officially supervised. We're currently checking on the current situation, and yeah, fully maxed out has disappeared. Even if you say that now, this is like spreading false information. People been pulling on the astral imprint because they want to get 5-star for this +2 range, and they're like, what the hell's happening? Yeah, officially been supervised. I'll negotiate that the performance match what I received from the official website in advance. It's quite interesting. And what's funny here is, like, generally, when you're going through all the skills here, like, they go through all the skills of Luvata here, right? But on the weapon, why do they have it put through like this? Like an infographic on the weapon. And like, I think they show it for like a slight second here. They only have the astral imprint at 1-star. They can easily click on it and show the skills, like what it is at 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, right? You know, if I have the weapon here, which I do have here on my KR account, I did pull for it. You can just go to start, right? I would do that. I'll go through here and be like, look, this is what it is in game: 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and here are the effects. But they just had to go through and put everything in an infographic without showing what's actually in game. And they did like some in-game testing with this equipment, but they never showed what Nirvana, her astral imprint, does. Like, what are they doing? Yeah, this is like I counted the spaces for like Luvata's skills and everything. It's still the original range. The range hasn't increased, right? So it's just so weird. And the JP are like up in flames about it because, like, especially on 5chan. So they're back on Thursday. They're like, oh, the effect has arrived. It's so awesome. Is it okay to give Momo +2 range? Like, the JP players was so hyped. They're like AoE, critical ignition, burning floor, and maximum range of the area skill +2. Too much. Too OP. The +2 range is strong enough. This guy's a semi-official YouTuber, gets information from the official site beforehand, good for all range magic attackers. Yeah, and then this is the video. Oh, this is Uncle Red. They're calling the Red Games Uncle Red. Yeah, +2 range is amazing. What happens if Convallaria holds it? Yeah, it'll be so strong if it's increased by 2. +2 range is too strong. Like, they're all so hyped. And yeah, it's just, is this misinformation by the YouTuber, or did the devs like intentionally like leak this effect and they wanted to see who was actually leaking this information? Because usually for these content creators who have access to the test server, they're not supposed to release the information until it is live. So this applies to the EN YouTubers. I'm not sure if JP have a different contract. At least this Red Games guy seems to have access to the test server and is able to release some of this content early from what it looks like. Yeah, it's just so weird. Like, why did they say it was 2 range? Why weren't they able to confirm it? Who lies about range +2? Wow, I was almost fooled. I tried it, it was so strong I laughed. +2 range is fake, I'll stop drawing. What on earth? And it's caused like so much drama. It's a hoax. It disappeared. It was fake. You just pay more, you're a heavy spender. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. I'm disappointed he doesn't have the +2 range. Happy to get +2. Yeah, it's a mess. I feel like the +2 range would have been like so OP, and it meant like pretty much every mage character, every staff user wants to get this weapon, right? So I guess the question is like, was it supposed to be intentional or not? Yeah, being removed, implemented, I'm completely to blame, caused trouble to several people. It's a common thing. Game was delayed, hardly any bugs. I don't know. It just feels, maybe Red Games trolled us. Maybe he trolled the JP players. Like it never really showed up on our radar. But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. We don't get the +2 range. Maybe JP players want to fight for compensation from the devs. Fight for something from Red Games. Maybe Red Games created this whole drama. And yeah, what does this mean for like the test server? Because, you know, they're clearly trying to show stuff off the test server, which apparently they're allowed to, but now they're either giving this misinformation or it just got changed because they released this, or the devs just thought it was too strong and decided to not release this. You know, there's a few things that could have happened here. Like, firstly, maybe they saw this effect got leaked and they're like, yeah, it got leaked, so we're going to just have a knee-jerk reaction and change it. And the second thing is like, maybe they purposely had this on the server and they wanted to see who was the leakers, right? Maybe Red Games had like a different contract, a different agent to get information from the test server, and they didn't know who was leaking because, you know, they have to sign NDAs when they have access to the server. They don't want anyone to leak that information. And I guess the third option is maybe Red Games made it up all along because they only showed this infographic. They never showed what it was like in the game itself, right? Like, you know, they showed up, they could easily click on that and showed the different star levels, which they didn't. And that just makes me really suspicious. Are they just trying to like, you know, make JP players spend? They have like a, you know, this sort of agenda. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a hoax? Okay. I'll leave it there for now. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll keep you up to date if there's more drama about this.